Good to be here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I have to start right now and tell you I'm very happy. I got some good news today from Royal Caribbean.
Is that right?
They started a new baseball league, and I am going to be the manager of the new baseball team.
You're
I'm
going
very
to be the
happy.
manager of the baseball team.
I wanted to tell them I'm the manager of the baseball team. I'm very happy about that.
So you know the players' names on the team?
Of course I do.
I want you to tell me all the players' names on the team, so when I go down to the field and visit you, I can say hello to all the players.
You do?
Yes.
You want to know the players' names?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm the manager. But just like in the major leagues, you got some strange names, peculiar
Really?
people. Like in the major leagues, you got Big Mac McGuire.
Sure, Big Mac.
The Iron Man, Cal Ripken.
Sure. Sammy Sosa.
Sammy Sosa.
Sosa.
He's a good player. Well, let's see. On our team, we got some strange players too. Let's see. We got who's on first, what's on second. I don't know's on third.
But do you know the players' names?
Yeah, I'm telling you. Hang
Go
on
ahead and tell me. I got to know their names to say hello to everybody.
I'm telling you. We got who's on first, what's on second. I don't know's on third.
But you haven't said anything yet.
Would you let me tell you?
I want you to tell me the players' names. I need to know their names to go down and say hello to everybody.
I'm telling you. Who's on first, what's on second. I don't know is on third.
Look, you're the manager of the baseball team, right?
Yes.
And you know the players' names?
Sure.
Go ahead and tell me then who's on first.
Yes.
I mean the guy's name.
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who is on first base, Al?
What are you asking me for? I don't know.
I'm not
Come on,
asking you.
it's a simple question. I'm just asking you who's on first.
That's the guy's name.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Who?
The guy on first.
That's it.
Look, you're not saying anything yet.
I'm telling you.
I'm just asking. I want you to tell me the player's name on first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first base?
I'm asking you the questions.
Look, don't do
This is easy. Just answer me. Who's on first?
That's it.
That's who?
Yes. That's the guy's name.
That's whose name?
Sure. Look, these
Look,
are...
it's the easy. What's the player's name on first base?
No, what's on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on
No,
second
who's
base.
on first?
Look, one base at a time here, okay?
Talk about whatever base you want to talk
Fine,
about.
let's talk about first base.
First
What's the
base.
player's name on first
No,
base?
what's on second base?
I can't even get past first base. I'm going to ask you again. What's the player's name on first
No,
base?
what's on second base?
You want to talk about second base?
Sure.
Let's talk about second base. Who's on second?
Who's on first? Don't change my players.
I'm not changing their name.
You are. You're changing.
I just want to know what's the player's name on first base.
What's on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's on third. We're not talking about third base right now.
Wait. How did we get on third base?
You mentioned his name.
I mentioned his
You
name?
just did. You mentioned his name.
I don't know the players' names. I couldn't mention their
You
names.
did. You just mentioned
I
his
did?
name.
Then who's on third?
Who's on first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
He's on third.
Back to third base again.
I mentioned his name.
I mentioned his name. I couldn't have mentioned his name.
You did.
I did? What's the player's name on third base?
What's on second?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's
Third
on
base. Third base.
Don't change these players,
I'm
man.
not
These are
changing
good
their
players.
names.
Infield, outfield, I played them all. They're
Oh, you
good
got an
players.
outfield.
Of course I have an outfield.
Is that right? You got a left fielder?
Naturally.
Tell me the left fielder's name.
Why?
I just thought I'd ask.
Just thought I'd tell you.
Well, go ahead and tell me.
Tell you what.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because.
And he's in center field.
Who's in center?
Now, who's on first?
What's on first?
What's on second?
I don't know.
Third
base. Third base.
Thank you, my players are right.
Let me ask you something. The guy on first base.
Yeah.
He's got a first and last name?
Naturally.
First and last name.
Mhm.
What's the first baseman's last name?
Now, what's the second baseman's first name?
I'm going to ask you again.
Sure.
What's the first baseman's last name?
Now, what's the second baseman's first name?
Does the first baseman have a full name?
Sure.
First and last name?
Sure.
Tell me the first baseman's full name.
Who cares?
I care, that's why I'm asking.
I'm telling you.
Go ahead and tell me.
Tell you
The
what.
first baseman's full name.
Who cares?
I care.
That's his brother. He's in right field.
Who's on right field?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
Third
base. Of course.
Come on, these are good
Listen, let me
players.
ask you, this is simple. When you pay that guy on first base,
Yeah, I pay
you
him.
pay him every week, right?
Every single
When
week.
you pay him, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Every dollar of it. Why not? He deserves it.
Who deserves it?
Sure. Sometimes his wife comes down and gets the check.
Whose wife?
Mm-hmm. He earned it. He deserves
You
it.
pay this guy on first base. When you pay him, you get a receipt from the guy?
Of course I get a receipt.
You get a receipt. When he
Sure.
signs that receipt, how does he sign his name?
Who?
The guy on first.
Who?
The guy you just paid.
Who signs the receipt?
I'm asking you that.
That's how he signs it.
When he signs the receipt, what's the guy's name that signs the receipt?
Now, what signs his own?
Who signs his own?
Who signs his? I'm just telling
What's the guy's name on first base that gets the
you.
check?
Now, what's on second base?
Who's on second?
Who's on first?
I don't know.
He's
Third
on-
base. Third base. You got a pitcher on the team?
Of course I have a pitcher on the team. Get fine team without one.
Fine team. Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You can't tell me today?
I'm telling you.
Go ahead and tell me.
Tell you what.
The pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
What time tomorrow what?
You can tell me who's pitching.
Now, who is not pitching? Who is
I'll
on...
break your arm, you say who's on first. You got a catcher?
Yes, I have a catcher on the
You
team.
have a catcher on the team. All right, tell me the catcher's name.
Today.
Today. You got today catching, tomorrow pitching.
Now you got it.
Now all I got is a couple of days on this team.
Can't help that.
You know, I'm a good catcher.
So
Maybe you
yeah.
can let me catch for the team.
I wouldn't.
Let's say I'm catcher, right? I'm behind the plate and tomorrow's pitching, right?
Sure.
Okay. Tomorrow's pitching and the guy gets up and he's gonna hit the ball. Now I'm catching behind there, right? Tomorrow pitches the ball. The guy gets up and he bunts the ball. Now, me being a good catcher, right? I pick up the ball and I throw the guy out at first base. So I pick up the ball and I throw it to first base and I throw it to who?
That's the first thing you said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
That's all you have to do.
I pick up, I throw it to first base.
Sure.
And who's got it?
Naturally.
I throw it to first base. And who's got it?
Naturally.
Naturally?
Naturally.
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 I pick it up and I throw it to naturally.
You don't have to
naturally.
throw it to first base.
And who's got it?
Naturally.
Naturally. I pick it up and I throw it to naturally.
You don't. It
Naturally.
goes to first base and who gets it?
Naturally.
Naturally.
I just said that. Now you ask me.
Yeah, throw it to who?
Naturally.
Naturally.
See, I pick it up, I throw it to
You
naturally.
don't. It goes to first base.
And who's got it?
Naturally.
Well, whoever it is has the ball. He drops it. The guy runs to second base. Whoever it is picks it up, throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. I don't know what throws it to. Tomorrow, triple play.
Could be.
Big batter gets up and it's a long fly ball to be caught. Why? I don't know. He's on third base and I don't give it arm.
What was that?
I don't give it arm.
That's our shortstop.